Welcome back to Beers with Peers. I'm your host, Sandia. Today's guest is an event organizer, a lyricist, and you can catch him on IG at Pedro or Curbside. Please welcome to the show, Pedro.
Hello.
How are you doing, my friend?
Doing very well.
I love that hat so much. I said it already, but it's such a cool hat.
I actually got it at First Friday.
It's a dope hat. Are you a beer drinker?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Socially.
Well, we'll say this is socially. We use this socially. So, man, they really fill these glasses. So let's just get into it, my friend. Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't have to chug it. I should really tell you that right now.
Oh. I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, you're good, man. As you said at the beginning, you are an event organizer. So you're part of, it's technically a collab called Curbside. So tell me a little about that.
Curbside it's kind of hard to describe it, really, because there's just a lot that we do.
Yeah.
Like, organizing events is like a big part of it. Eventually, I would like to take Curbside into like more of a philanthropist kind of angle. Yeah, I mean, and just do stuff for the community. But in order to do that, I kind of figured it's a lot of money. So
being a philanthropist is
a
lot of money.
It's not cheap.
You're throwing money at things. That's what you're doing.
Right. So I said, why not just invest into music and art, and then eventually once you get the money, you can just get into that.
Yeah.
And so
it's three of you, right?
Yeah, there's three main people, and then there's a lot of people just scattered throughout. It's like a big group, you know what I mean? So we frequently collaborate with Forever Mafioso, and they got their own group of people. But we do a lot of things together. Like, we've organized 2-3 events together already.
So what made you guys start Curbside?
I mean, honestly, the inspiration for me came from my homies, especially Sinojos.
Shout out to Sinojos.
Yeah, he's been doing his music thing for a long time, and I've been surrounded by a lot of creative people. The first event started because Alex Sinojos, I'll just refer to him as Sinojos, he just came up to me. We just went out for a walk one night, and he's like, well, I want to throw an event. Let's do something. I was like, okay, when are you thinking? Because it was September. It was November of 2021, and I was like, well, what are you thinking? He's like, I just want to do a little backyard event. I was like, we can use my house, whatever. He was like, yeah, well, I want to do it next month. I was like, next month? I was like, how the hell are we gonna organize an event in 1 month? He's like, I don't know, bro. Well, let's do it. I was like, fuck it. I think the date was December 7th. I think so. Might have been later in the month. So we had less than a month to plan it from that day that we had that conversation.
And you guys did it, right?
We did it.
How'd it go?
It was actually really smooth. We had a lot of people come and perform, and we had a decent sized audience the whole time. We made it free so people can just pull up.
Yeah.
So it was pretty chill. I mean, I'd say the most people we had back there was maybe 12, 15 people.
A lot of these performers too, it's like their first time performing live too in front of people.
I think the majority of people that performed, it was their first time performing live. It was my first time performing live.
And so do you guys kind of not put yourselves out there to people for your first time, but it's more people that haven't performed live, you reach out to them hey, it's a small show, get you on stage, get your face out there somehow, And
that's where Curbside comes from. Just giving people the opportunity, because I told Sinojos and my homie Brandon a lot of the times, just I don't want to sit here and wait for somebody to be like, hey, come perform at my venue. I was like, fuck it, dude, why don't we just do it ourselves?
Just make your own venue.
Yeah, exactly.
For the venue, do you guys do it at just your place the whole time, or do you guys move locations?
We've had different locations. A lot of them backyard shows, which I like. Don't get me wrong, I love the backyard shows. I would just love to do something bigger.
Yeah, more of indoors, on the actual venue.
Yeah, eventually. Right now, we're still kind of going off of it, but the way that things are, I just call it year zero. So right now, we're just barely getting it going. I know that you probably won't achieve too much in a year. You can do a lot, but that's why I call it year zero, because once year one starts, and that's when shit, because I say all the time, it's just going to snowball.
I think it's kind of similar to us in the sense of we get artists that they've never been interviewed, or this is the first time they've been interviewed, or it's very little exposure in that sense. Like you said, you just got interviewed for the first time earlier. This is your second interview ever as an artist. And we want to give like you guys a platform in order to express yourself, to show who you are, show what you do, and especially show what you guys do for the community. And like, we're in the same boat. Like, this is like technically it's our season 2, but our first season was like basically our pilot season.
Right.
Like getting like we don't know what we're going to accomplish, but whatever we accomplish is better than what we haven't accomplished yet.
Right.
And it's like learning from that, learning from the experience, and just like keep like doing that and grinding to doing whatever you want to do, you know?
It's the way you push forward.
Yeah, it really is. It's hard though, but I think it's rewarding, especially when you see the final product of like what you did too. And then like for you guys, like it's so tight to see you guys like putting shows on and then like having a video of like, oh, we did that show.
Yeah.
These artists performed here, you know, we had a crowd, whether it was 10 people or there's 20 people, we still had people show up. It's
right.
These artists.
Yeah, well, I mean, what you guys are doing, I definitely just keep it pushing for real, because this is gonna get big.
We hope so. That's why we keep doing it.
The way like AZ is, like, dude, there's so many talented people down here. It's crazy. Like I don't know, like a lot of people that I meet, you just find this like talent that they have.
It's crazy how much talent there is. Like you like from doing this show, like the people we've never met and we meet them for the first time, we're like, wow, this person is like so talented. We're like, holy shit, like this is like the amount of things they do is just tight. And then like I said, the amount of things that people do for the community is cool. Like you guys do a lot, and it may not, even if you may not think it is, or it doesn't seem it is like it's such an impact to that, to have like, we're Curbside, we're a local kind of event organizer, but we're trying to do more than that. Do you guys have an idea of what, so you want to do philanthropy? Do you guys have like an idea of what more you want to pursue? Is it just?
I mean, I just like to start small and see where it goes from there. If I plan too big, I feel like I'll just set myself up for failure.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I mean, the next event that I want to do personally, because a lot of the shows that we do more recently is just like, okay, let's do it for this person. So like, I want to make this like, it's not like I want to say it's a me thing, but it's something that I just want to do personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just organize an event where people can come like donate some clothes, donate some food for entrance, you know what I mean? And then we can just take that and take it to different shelters and donate it and hopefully give some people some clothes, some food, whatever.
No, that's really cool.
And just really like create a community bond as well. I mean, it's more than just donating. It's like coming in. I like to think of it as more of like a huge marketing event for everybody, because I plan to have just a lot of talented people and people that have a lot to offer, just meet each other and just network from there, because I believe if we all have connections with the right people, everybody's linked up, everybody's good, we can do a lot more.
Yeah, to build each other
collectively. Exactly. And just creating like a community of people that are just trying to do good, have the same goal as you, or just, I don't know, maybe try to make some kind of impact.
Shout out to my boy Joseph Fat, Angelhood Music, and go check him out because he loves Deftones, and this is Deftones beer. 5 point. It's a pale ale. It is an IPA. It's actually pretty good, honestly, for Deftones beer.
Deftones beer?
That's actually really good. I won't lie.
I like the can.
I do like the can. The can is real aesthetic.
Yeah. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
No.
I'm gonna go 7, to be honest.
I mean, it went down pretty smooth.
It went out. I would drink it again, but I want to be like, I'm gonna go buy that. But I would give it a 7. It's good.
No,
No offense to any Deftones fans out there. All right, we are on beer number 2. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling better?
A little loose, yeah.
All right, let's get into it. This is another Deftones beer, I swear to God.
More Deftones beer, please. It's pretty good. Tastes like an old Starburst.
Like a sweet tart. You ever eat something sour and your tongue's like, that's how I feel. As I said in the opening, you yourself are a rapper / lyricist. You rap, like you do Curbside, of course, but you're also a performing artist.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your style of rap? I know there's obviously different styles, things like that.
It's really just poetry.
Poetry?
It's, Like, I don't have any kind of like style that I like to try to do. Like, I'll just write sometimes. Sometimes I'll put on like a beat and I'll write to the beat. Or sometimes I'll just write and then put it on a beat. So it's the way it comes out. I just have to play around with the words and see how it sounds to my liking. And that's really how I create most of my music.
You have a couple songs in SoundCloud and then like one that collab on Spotify. Do you plan on releasing music soon?
Yeah, we're trying to work on a project this year. I'm thinking of calling it Pcmd. And I don't know, I don't know if the name's gonna stick, but really
It's a work in progress though.
it really is. And it's supposed to come out this year. I'm probably around August because I got the majority of the songs recorded.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know if I want to create like some sort of narrative with this next project, or if I should just say fuck it and let something out to the public for people to hear.
I mean, I think something's better than nothing sometimes.
Right, but it's like when you write music, you're very critical of it.
That's true. I mean, I think at any artistic thing, you're just critical of yourself.
And it's like,
You're your own worst critic.
right.
You're 100%.
And like perfectionism, that has a lot to do with my music because like I pick apart and I put together. So I'll write something from like years ago and then like I'm creating a new song and I'm like, hold up, I flip the pages on a different notebook and just like, what if this goes here? So I don't know, it's just my music. I like to tell people it's like I let life live through me before I create. So if I feel like I can't write something, it's because I need to experience something. I need to go through some shit. So I just take a break from writing, which has a long halt on my recording. And
Yeah.
because I have so much music recorded, like I can create a project and put it out, but it's like, is that what I want out?
I get what you mean.
It's weird. Like,
No, it makes sense. You basically, you want your record to reflect yourself.
Right.
In whatever you're going through at that exact moment.
and that's the thing, like everything's always changing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So like I feel something in that moment and then like maybe I don't feel that way maybe like down the road.
Well, maybe it's good to have that, like, I guess, etched in the sense of like, if you like, say you record a song of something you're going through at whatever given time, whether it's because you're going through hardships or whatever, and you record it and then you put it out or you keep it in a vault, and you have that, like, when you listen to it, like, I remember when I was going through that moment. It's like tattoos. Like when you get tattooed,
It really is.
you look at your tattoo and you're like, oh yeah, I got that on that specific day when I was this age and I was going through, or I was in this moment in my life. It's like a representation of yourself at whatever given time. It's like it's a picture of that moment in a different form.
Right. And like that's the thing though, like do I really want to picture myself in that moment? Because I was caught up in that moment with emotion and it's the way I do feel, but like is it the right way to feel?
But like you said, everything's changing. So you're never gonna feel the same eventually.
So what if the way I was feeling back then was not the right way to feel? You know, it's like, but like, it's like putting out music. When you write music, you're obviously writing about somebody.
Yeah.
And it's like over time you learn to like let things go and it doesn't become as intense.
Sort of. I get the best example I can use is like, you know the song, everyone knows the song, Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Right.
So the singer of the song, Brendan Flowers, whatever his name is, wrote the song when he got cheated on, right? And they still perform it live to this day. And it, obviously, you know, it's been like fucking like 15, 16 years since that song came out, whatever. And it was a moment of his time of his life. But it captures that moment. And like, whether he obviously probably doesn't feel that way now and has moved on from, you know, whatever has happened in the past relationship, it's still a moment that's etched into his life.
Right.
That's how I kind of figure it, like, as, but I guess there's ways to interpret it dependingly, but you should release music soon. I listened to stuff on Spotify or on SoundCloud, and it was like, I'm like, where is he dropping this EP? Where is his album?
I've sent David 5 tracks to drop.
Yeah, David, other guy behind the camera, has told me, he's like, yeah, he sent me music, and I'm like, well, I don't hear the fucking music. How?
I was under the impression he was gonna share it with you. I'm sorry.
Shit.
I wish I'll share them to you after. But they're really just like demos at this point. Not to say that that's not the final product that I want, but like it's got to go through mastering, and it's really just the idea. And that's really what happens with a lot of my music. Is the idea, but it's not what I want to like visualize.
So do you have like a plan for it?
This next one, it's called Pcmd, so it's one or two ways to interpret it. To be very frank and very vulgar, we're adults. We can handle this kind of content. I think a lot of people go through it, so why not discuss it? So Pcmd, it means a lot of things. So the easiest one is PC is my initials, first and last name. MD, doctor, this shit. That's just the way I feel about my music. I'm a doctor with it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's my profession. It's what I feel comfortable doing. It's what I'm good at doing. So, and then PCMD could also stand for, I don't know if I want to like flip it because I wanted to, I don't know which way I'm going to put the album. So if you listen to it forward, it means pussy caused my depression. But if you listen to it backwards, pussy cured my depression. So that's really what I'm looking to put out first. Because I mean, it's, how do I explain it? Like, as a man, you're going to go through a lot of women. And like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. Like, you have to learn, you have to go through heartbreak and shit. But like, it's like, man, that's like probably my one weakness.
You know, there are a lot of relationships and a woman in your life would be the downfall of you in the sense.
It's always the downfall. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always good times. You learn, you grow. But like, I'm like, do I want to like continue this music stuff and like be with somebody? Because what if shit does pop off and you do get money, you do get the attention, whatever, and then you're with your partner, it's like, do I really want to put them through that?
Is your goal with music to pop off, or do you have a goal, or do you just want to put out?
I want to contribute to Curbside more than anything.
So is music more of a second priority to you than Curbside?
I mean, it's just as important. It's just that I feel like with Curbside, I'm already on a good track with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I lose focus on my own projects to work on Curbside.
Do you feel like you ever spread yourself too thin with it? Like,
yeah,
you're dividing yourself too much between two projects?
Yeah, and that's why I take my time when it comes to these projects. That's why when we don't make a date that we want to, I don't really stress it too much. It's like, yeah, I didn't make the date, but like, if I did do it, if I did go through it, would it be up to the standards that I was hoping that it'd be? And that's why I'm like, fuck it, it wasn't meant to be.
So is it more like when you see with your music, you want to put something out that is to your standards? Like, you don't want to release something or do an event that isn't to your liking.
Right, because it's like, why am I doing it if I didn't like it? But it's not to say what I done I don't like. I enjoy it, and like the memories in my head, like it's amazing for real, and I wouldn't change anything about it.
Yeah,
it's just I talk with Sinojos and I'm like, well, dude, like every time I throw a show, I want it to be bigger, better, better. Like, I don't want to stagnate.
Yeah, stagnation means death.
Right.
So like, and you don't want to like plateau.
Right. So it's like, how do you do better every time when you're really working on your own budget, your own accord, and just like the people you network with?
So I know, like, we should 100. It's crazy on that.
It's crazy.
It's, you know, honestly, it's hard. It is. It's hard to, when you're living your own life and dealing with your day-to-day life, because you got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
You can't fucking, like, you got to work. You got to do shit. You can't just like not, live, and then whatever artistic output you're living in, you have to put time and energy and money into that. I mean, it's something, it's your passion, that's what you want to do. But like, passion only drives you, can only put you so far. You still need the whatever behind it to,
But you gotta have passion for everything you do.
Yeah,
I mean, it's weird. Like I be working all the time and shit, but I'm at work just like thinking about like this.
Yeah, you're thinking about like, what can I do for my next project, or how can I improve on this in order to build off of it and to be better.
Right.
But it's hard. It is hard though. It's a hard line to walk, and it's also hard to it's hard to balance everything, especially when you're doing so much. Yeah. I feel you on that one though. So we done with the beer. It was really good, to be honest. It
was really good.
I liked it. What's the beer?
I think I have. This one's melted though.
Where are you pouring chocolate? I don't even want to know. Pink Guava Funk. Leave the fucking name.
Honestly, I think this is an easy girl drink.
Easy girl drink.
9 out of 10.
I would buy this again. Yeah, honestly, 9 out of 10. It's a sour.
We'd be walking through like Fry's or some shit, and I'm like, we should get pink guava.
Funk.
Pink guava fun. I was like, that sounds good, doesn't it?
It really does.
Doesn't that sound good? And they're gonna be like, no. I'm like, we should try it. That 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
The wheel of fortune. The wheel of drinking. Let's spin it.
I like this one.
We will be right back with Mario Kart. All right, we are playing Mario Kart. Rules of the game are simple. No drinking and driving. We can drink our beer before the finish line, I should say, or stop throughout the race and chug it. But we cannot drive and drink. We can chug it right now before the finish line, either way.
We don't condone drinking and driving.
We do not condone drinking and driving on the show. Brought to you by Small Productions. Beers with Peers. Ready to go?
Ready to go? On 3?
On 3.
3.
1,
2, 1.
It's so cold.
I don't like Budweiser.
Oh my God. I'm gonna wait for him. All right, let's go.
How do I drive?
You just drive. Fuck.
No.
What are you doing?
No. Where am I?
Ah!
Let's go. No. No.
Ah! Fuck. Oh my God. Fuck. Ah, motherfucker. Hey, my car flipped. I fucking hate it. And you get a DUI, motherfucker.
What's the problem, Ossifer?
Well, I lost. Apparently, I cannot drink and drive or drive and drink. So,
I'm a fair person, so I'll drink one with him. Just so he's not alone.
All right then. Can we get 2 more beers?
Some more beers. Is anybody else sweaty?
Dude, I am so sweaty. I fucking hate you.
We didn't say in the rules, but winner gets a copy of GTA 5 on Xbox 360.
Nobody's getting a copy. GTA 5.
Yeah,
Why do you want a copy on the 360?
RP just raised. Let's go.
I'll get you a copy of GTA 5.
On the Xbox 360.
Oh, dude, it sucks chugging if you're back to back, right?
It does.
Dude, it's so cold. It's so cold.
It smells like beer.
It is beer. Do you want to drink the boot?
Beer. I'm down. Might as well. We didn't get to use a boot. I'm from Texas, and they wear a lot of boots out there. Just pour it in there.
Just pour it on. Is it clean?
Yeah.
I should really make sure it's clean before I just give some random man a boot.
Just drops it.
Just like, oh, I got you. Just gives another one.
I mean, the boot doesn't look full enough, so I do got do another drink.
No, dude, it's good, man. You drink
Go
one.
ahead, just put it in
I
there.
want to drink this one.
Well, you can drink another one.
Do you want to drink
Yeah, why not? I don't condone drinking and driving, but I do condone drinking the boot.
Give me a beer. Jesus Christ, man. You're really going out there, dude. You didn't even lose the boot, man. I lost the game. You want to drink the boot? All right.
I don't even drink beer, dude. When I go out to the club, I drink fucking water with electrolytes.
They drink a lot of electrolytes, is what he said.
So I'm fasting right now. Beer diet. I don't know what else to say. Go ahead.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. There's like a trick to the root.
So you're supposed to twist it.
Twist it like this.
When you drink, at one point it starts bubbling, you twist it, and it goes faster.
All right.
Apparently, from Beer Fest, that's what they say.
I know. I remember that movie. The whole flavor, right?
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. All right, go. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
To you, my friend. It's cold.
It's how refreshing.
It's so cold. It's so cold. I throw up.
That's the. Fuck. If you ever go out clubbing, don't suck on the toes of the dancer, the girl you're dancing with. There's a lot worse things you can do. Don't be like me.
I like how you can see how drunk he is from that. See?
Also, fuck the IRS. I pay taxes like crazy and I still have to pay them. What the fuck?
I don't blame you on that one. Fuck the IRS.
What's that one girl in the she's in the fucking Wednesday show? Jenna Ortega. I would fight somebody for her. The brew.
Das Boot. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Beers and Tears.
Thanks for
Hey
having me.
Midro. Please check them out on IGN, Hey Midro, or at Curbside 623. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys. Bye.